Imagine a family that stays together for a lifetime. This is the world of the elephant. Elephant families are called herds. They are led by the oldest and wisest female. She is called the matriarch. She knows where to find water during the dry season. She remembers the best places to find food. Her knowledge is the key to the family's survival. The herd follows her with complete trust. She is their guide, their protector, and the keeper of their history. Her daughters, their calves, and sometimes her sisters all live together in this close-knit group. It is a world built on experience and deep family ties, a society of females guiding the next generation. Young elephants grow up surrounded by love and support. A calf is not just raised by its mother, it is raised by the entire herd. If a calf wanders too far away, an older female will gently guide it back with her trunk. If it falls or gets stuck in the mud, several elephants will rush to help. The male elephants, called bulls, have a different life path. When they become teenagers, they leave their birth family. They might live alone for a while or join up with other males in bachelor groups. In these groups, they learn from older, more experienced bulls. They will later seek out female herds when it is time to find a mate. People often say, "An elephant never forgets." This is very true. Their memory is legendary for a good reason. An elephant's brain is huge, the largest of any land animal. It is complex and powerful. This amazing memory is not just for remembering facts. It is a tool for survival. A matriarch can remember the exact location of a waterhole she has not visited in 10 years. She can recall the faces of hundreds of other elephants, friends, rivals. She also remembers humans. A person who was kind to them, a person who was cruel, even after many years have passed. This incredible memory helps them build a detailed map of their world inside their minds. They know the paths that lead to the best feeding grounds. They remember which fruits are ripe during which seasons. They recall the territories of other elephant families and know which areas to avoid. This mental map is passed down through generations. Young elephants learn these important routes by walking them with their mothers and the matriarch. This knowledge is not written in a book. It is written in the memories of the herd, a library of experiences that keeps them safe and well-fed throughout their long lives. Their intelligence goes far beyond simple recall. Elephants can understand cause and effect. They are excellent problem solvers. If a tasty fruit is just out of reach on a high branch, an elephant might not give up. It might shake the tree with its powerful head. Some have even been observed using sticks as tools to knock the fruit down. The elephant's trunk is one of the most versatile tools in the natural world. It is a nose for smelling, it is a hand for grasping, it is a straw for drinking, it is a hose for spraying. An elephant can use its trunk to pick up something as large as a heavy log, or something as tiny as a single blade of grass. The tip of an African elephant's trunk has two finger-like projections. This allows for incredible dexterity. They can use these fingers to pluck delicate leaves from a thorny bush without getting pricked. Elephants use their intelligence to turn their trunks into tools. They are known to modify objects to suit their needs. For example, an elephant might chew the end of a stick to make it frayed, turning it into an effective fly swatter. They have been seen digging for water in dry riverbeds, using their trunks and feet as shovels. Once they find the water, they will drink. But they also sometimes plug the hole with a ball of chewed bark. This creates a lid, preventing the water from evaporating and saving it for later. This shows foresight and planning, key signs of high intelligence. Their problem-solving abilities are on full display when they encounter obstacles. Scientists have set up puzzles for elephants to solve. They might have to pull a rope, push a lever, and slide a door in the correct sequence to get their treat. They learn quickly and remember the solutions. This is not just trial and error. Furthermore, elephants appear to understand basic physics. They know how to use their immense weight to their advantage. To knock down a tree, an elephant will test it, pushing from different angles to find the weakest point. They have been observed dropping heavy rocks onto electric fences to break them, showing a sophisticated grasp of their environment. Elephants are very social animals and they communicate all the time. Their most famous sound is the loud trumpet. It can be a sign of excitement when family members greet each other after being apart. It can be a cry of anger or fear when facing a threat. It can also be a playful sound made by a young elephant during a game. The other elephants in the herd can tell the difference. They understand the meaning of each trumpet based on the situation and the tone. It is a powerful and emotional way for them to express themselves over long distances. They also have a whole range of other sounds they use for closer conversations. They make soft rumbles. A mother elephant will use a low, gentle rumble to soothe her calf. It is like a lullaby. a sound of comfort and reassurance. They make chirps. When two friendly elephants meet, they might exchange soft chirps and chuffs. They make growls. These are the quiet, everyday sounds of elephant life. It is like the gentle hum of conversation in a human family. Listening closely to an elephant herd reveals a constant stream of communication, a complex language of sounds that holds their society together. One of the most fascinating ways elephants communicate is through sounds that humans cannot even hear. They produce very low-frequency sounds called infrasound. These deep rumbles travel through the ground much farther than sounds that travel through the air. Other elephants can pick up these vibrations through the sensitive skin on their feet and trunk. This is their secret long-distance communication system. An elephant can send a message, perhaps a warning about danger or an announcement of its location, to another herd that is many miles away. This silent, rumbling conversation connects the entire elephant population in an area. Communication among elephants is not just about the sounds they make. They also talk to each other using a rich and complex body language. The way an elephant holds its head, flaps its ears, positions its tail, can send a clear message. For example, a slow, rhythmic flapping of the ears can be a sign of calmness and contentment. But if an elephant suddenly spreads its ears wide, raises its head high, and stares directly at you, it is a clear warning. It is saying, "You are too close, back away now." This visual language is just as important as the sounds they make. The trunk is also a key tool for visual and physical communication. When two friends meet, they might greet each other by twining their trunks together, like a handshake or a hug. A mother will constantly touch her calf with her trunk, guiding it, reassuring it, and checking on it. This gentle touch is a language of love and care. Elephants also use their trunks to smell each other, gathering a wealth of information. By sniffing another elephant's mouth or glands, they can learn about its health, its mood, and what it has been eating. It is a way of getting to know each other on a very personal level. Elephants use specific postures to show their feelings and intentions. A submissive or younger elephant will show respect to a dominant one by lowering its head and tucking its trunk away. In contrast, an elephant that wants to show its dominance will stand as tall as possible, spread its ears, and make itself look bigger. Play is another form of communication. Young elephants will chase each other, have wrestling matches with their trunks, and splash in the water. Even the act of walking together is a form of communication, with the matriarch's pace sending messages about safety and urgency. Elephants have powerful and complex emotions, much like humans do. They feel joy, they feel grief, they feel compassion, they feel love. The bonds within an elephant family are incredibly strong and last a lifetime. When a new calf is born, the entire herd celebrates. They gather around the newborn, touching it gently with their trunks, and making soft, rumbling sounds of excitement. It is a moment of pure joy for the whole family. They protect the tiny calf fiercely, creating a circle of safety around it. This love and care surround the young elephant as it grows up, making it feel secure and cherished. They also experience deep grief when a loved one dies. If an elephant in the herd is sick or injured, the others will stay with it. They will try to help it stand up, bringing it food, bringing it water. If the elephant dies, the family will mourn. They may stand silently over the body for hours or even days. They might gently touch the body with their trunks, as if trying to say goodbye. It is a very sad and solemn time. Even years later, if an elephant comes across the bones of a deceased elephant, it will stop. It will quietly touch the bones with its trunk, showing respect and remembrance. Elephants show great compassion for each other. If a member of the herd is in distress, others will rush to help. There are many stories of elephants working together to rescue a calf that has fallen into a well or is stuck in mud. They do not just care for their own family members. Elephants have been seen helping other animals in distress too. This ability to feel for others and act on that feeling is a sign of their incredible emotional depth. They are not just acting on instinct. They are showing true empathy. The playful side of elephants is a wonderful expression of their happiness. They love to play, and not just when they are young. Adult elephants will slide down muddy banks, spray each other with water, and have mock battles, showing their capacity for pure joy. Today, the world's gentle giants are in great danger. One of the biggest threats they face is from humans. For many years, people have hunted elephants for their ivory tusks. Poachers kill elephants to cut off their tusks and sell them for a lot of money. This terrible trade has caused elephant populations to drop dramatically. Many of the elephants killed are the large, older ones. including the wise matriarchs. When a matriarch is killed, her entire family loses its leader and its library of knowledge, putting their survival at risk. Another major threat to elephants is the loss of their home. Farms, towns, roads, forests are cut down, grasslands are turned into farmland. This is called habitat loss. When their homes disappear, elephants have less space to roam and find food and water. This forces them into smaller areas, which can lead to overcrowding. As their habitat shrinks, elephants and people come into contact more often. This can lead to conflict. An elephant might wander onto a farm and eat the crops that a family needs to survive. The farmer might get angry and try to scare the elephant away, or even hurt or kill it to protect their livelihood. This is a very difficult problem because both the people and the elephants are just trying to survive. Finding ways for humans and elephants to live peacefully side by side is one of the biggest challenges in conservation today. Other dangers also threaten elephants in the wild. Long periods without rain, called droughts, can make it very hard for them to find enough water and food. In some areas, elephants can get caught in snares, which are wire traps set by poachers for other animals. These traps can cause terrible injuries and a slow, painful death. All of these challenges, poaching, habitat loss, conflict with humans, environmental dangers, have put the future of elephants in a very fragile state. They need our help to overcome these threats. Despite the many dangers, there is hope. All around the world, there are dedicated people working hard to protect elephants. These people are conservationists, scientists, rangers. Rangers are like the police of national parks, patrolling the vast wilderness, often putting their lives at risk to protect elephants from poachers. They track down and arrest poachers, remove deadly snares, monitor elephant herd health. Their brave work on the front lines is essential. These men and women are true heroes for wildlife. Scientists and researchers also play a crucial role. They study behavior, needs, threats. They track herds with GPS collars, learning migration routes. That data creates protected corridors between parks. Researchers spend decades living alongside elephants, documenting family lives, social structures. That knowledge helps develop strategies to protect them and manage shared landscapes. Many organizations work with local communities near elephants. They help people protect crops without harming elephants. Some farmers learned elephants fear bees. Beehive fences keep elephants away and provide honey to sell. Other projects bring ecotourism benefits, making living elephants more valuable than dead ones. When locals see benefits, they become allies and guardians. Education is a powerful conservation tool. People worldwide learn how intelligent elephants are. They learn the terrible cost of the ivory trade. As awareness grows, people demand government action. Many countries now ban ivory sales, reducing demand. By raising our voices, spreading awareness, every one of us can become a guardian of the giants. There are many inspiring stories that give us hope. In some parts of Africa, elephant populations that were once shrinking are now stable or even growing. New calves are born every year, their futures bright under the watchful eyes of their protectors. We must work to ensure that their giant footprints will continue to mark the earth for many generations to come.